Hello. Wow, it's us, the Five Crew. We're doing more
Woo.
Waterdeep, maybe? Undermountain, maybe? Deep of water? Who knows? We're here. No longer in Undermountain. We're enjoying life. I'm Nick. I play Droomstick Harry Pelt. He is my bae. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I would totally date him if he wasn't an idiot. Actually, no, himbos are my type, so it's fine. Um, I currently have a soul that is being stretched between our current area to the underground area of Hells, and I need it back so I can gain levels in Druid. So that's me.
I
The
love that that's
mechanics
the
drive
reason.
story.
Yeah, that is
I
that's my
love that
character
that's
arc.
the reason.
Let's go with Sky, the one who is here.
Really?
Yes.
Really? You wait until I'm fixing my mic.
No.
Hi, I'm Sky. I play Lestara, your wood elf sorceress, who kind of just hangs out in the shadows, but we'll see what I get into tonight. Let's give it off to Jess.
Hello. I almost did my outro because we're doing one of those nights.
You gotta mess up at least one of them each session.
Or both of them, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Anyways, in this game, I play Blaze, our Tabaxi Celestial Pact Warlock. I don't know what I'm doing this game yet. It'll be fun. I'm going to pass it off to Oliver.
I am Oliver. I'm playing a Warren Woodbrook, human inquisitive rogue, who is trying to bring everything together here. Get all of these plot lines nicely bundled and dealt with so that everyone has their soul back and is nice and happy.
Please.
So
Finish
hopefully
your plot line. Who does that?
hopefully nobody else will sell anything in the meantime, because then we have to start all over again.
I can't guarantee.
And I'm Kevin. I DM this game. I am absolutely not in charge of anything. Some nights I barely have a plan to begin with. During our last session, you guys had. Is there a major distraction?
Sorry.
Okay. During our last session, you guys finally returned to Waterdeep, reunited with Rodrigo, the drunken Narganazi druid of the Skullport of the Troll Skull Manor, and did some kind of checking in and settling in back into Waterdeep life. You had a conversation with Yagra, filled her in on your adventures in Skullport. Skullport is currently in a state of, let's call it, civil unrest, although it is close to that on a good day. But at the moment, there's a ongoing war between the factions of the Xanathar Guild and Jarlaxle's mercenaries. Jarlaxle's kind of forced himself into an opportunity to take over Skullport. That goes counter to your plans of a more stable Skullport, led by Yagra's faction of the Zentarum. So Yagra is currently trying to get all of the permissions and OKs necessary to mobilize mercenary forces to intercede.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
So yeah, that is out there and brewing. One of the other things that had happened was your nefarious companion Viel had written a couple of articles last week on the topics of Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff, and Jarlaxle himself. And the paper she writes for has a fairly wide distribution over the Waterdeep area. So as we start this day, the breakfast rush is kind of at its peak right now in the cafe. So this is probably Warren's first breakfast rush experience here since things are running at full speed.
Mhm.
Um, things are going pretty well. A lot of the morning traffic is coffees, teas, juices, breakfast sandwiches, baked goods, things like that. Some of the baked products you have delivered, others you make there yourselves. But it's busy. A lot of people come, grab food, leave quickly. If you're thinking Starbucks, so am I.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
um, but today, a lot of people are talking about, uh, specifically, they're talking about Jarlaxle. He's not a name that's popped up in Waterdeep politics too often. A lot of people are hearing about him for the first time based on V's article. Um, and let me double check. She had the notes I didn't think I was going to need.
Oopsies.
Yeah. Um, she kind of wrote him up as a positive figure and things. Um, and that's what has a lot of people confused because they've never heard of him. He's kept an extremely low profile, not putting his name out on anything. But the echo that you're getting back from the conversations people are having in the cafe is that they're uneasy with someone they don't know stepping up into a position of power so close to Waterdeep. More than a few people are reacting to the news of Skullport as more than myth or rumor, and a lot of conspiracy theories fly around about it. Some people don't believe it actually exists. Um, so that gives the entire article a very tabloid spin as well. So, Warren, I'm going to make the assumption that you're in the kitchen during this morning rush.
Um, for a good portion of it, but I am going to spend some time actually out in the main room, just sort of surveying how things go here on a
Okay.
normal morning.
So let's check in with everybody else. Where are you guys at for this morning period?
Well, I'm going to grab a venti mocha, and I'm probably going to
Broomstick would drink a mooka.
Mooka,
Mooka.
Mooka! Oh my god. Fuck,
Mooka.
that's brilliant. Well, I'm going to be enjoying a venti Mooka, and I'm probably going to be up in my room if no one else really needs me. Just kind of like with my thoughts, and maybe actually like we would still have like the texts that we got, the copies that we got from Candlekeep, right?
Yes, yeah, the information that you got there.
Okay, and I kind of want to just like review or go like reread some of the stuff that I got, just because I want to soak it in a little bit more, because I feel
Okay,
a little bit more comfortable at home than in a library.
sure, sure. Um, you were specifically speaking about the texts involving Sylvanas.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Shit. Ow.
A lot of the discussion in those books is, uh, harmony and cycles of nature, um, and the bits on harmony just kind of, you can tell there's a missing piece that you don't have right now.
I don't have harmony.
Yeah.
I can't like I have to take a second to cry because I realize I don't have harmony, and then I go
Yeah,
back to
like
reading.
that concept of being balanced just is alien at the moment.
Whoa, what the? I did not roll anything. Why did it just roll? Um, I'm gonna kind of think deeply and just be like, I need, I need this back. I need to feel normal again. I need to get this in order to move on. Plus, I want to fucking do some cool ass fucking magic. God, I can imagine blowing through barn doors not only as a Kool-Aid man, but I can do boom, like things sparking off me as I do that. Like, hell yeah.
Okay. What about Lestara? How do you spend your mornings?
Take that present off the table in the common room.
Oh my god, the
And-
one that no one noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that no one noticed. And I'm going to throw it in the trash.
Just chuck it in the trash.
Just
Set it
chuck
out
it
on
in
the curb.
bin. Yeah, just chuck it in the bin.
Okay.
Outside. And then I'll come back inside and just people watch down in the cafe.
Sorry, no one cares about your arm, Lestara.
No one gives a shit about the little creepy things I got. You know, whatever.
Yeah. It's just a hand.
They just count that as normal.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Normal mail I get.
Yeah.
Where's that other D20 at? I feel I'm gonna need that after someone throws a hand in the trash.
Oh god.
So yeah, after you take the trash out, what else is on your morning agenda?
Nothing. Nothing right now. Just people watching and trying to gain any gossip I can.
All right. Blaze, we all know that you're not going to be the first one up.
Oh, hell no. I'm like the last one awake.
Mhm.
And I like roll out of my armchair because I still don't have an actual bed. I just curl up in an armchair and then I make my way downstairs towards like the
Yeah.
bar area. And I like
But
collapse.
by the time you get there, like the breakfast materials are starting to be cleared away, and like the
Yes.
pre-work for lunch is starting to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I just like collapse at the bar, face down, to doze a little bit more and hope that somebody
Okay.
will know to bring me breakfast.
No.
That
Not
walk
for
down
you.
a single flight of stairs was so exhausting you need a nap.
Hmm.
Okay.
In my nice like sunny spot at the bar, you know. My spot, the spot that is marked off for me.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That spot that moves as the sun moves throughout the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we gonna go from here? Midday comes around, and Warren, you said there were some things you wanted to check in on.
Yeah. Once once things look like they're good on in the cafe and no one else is busy, well, I'd like to
There,
round up who
there is a cafe staff. Yeah, so
I'm
you
I'm
don't.
talking
Yeah.
about the people we have here.
Okay.
The important named characters. Besides waiter number 1 and 2.
Mhm.
I'm gathering them all together. And I imagine I filled them in on, or at the very least, they heard me talking about the Manchun thing. Those that went with us.
Yes.
And I'm gonna lay out to them everything that I was told. How he's the district he's in, the towers, the fact that they're supposedly protected by some sort of magical barrier. And I think we should deal with this guy. And I think we need to scope the location out. Especially since I'm going to be relying on you guys to get through that barrier.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Sounds good.
So a visit to Colat Tower is in
Yeah.
store. All right.
Cool, let's go for it.
First thing I would like is you guys are leaving. I would like perception checks from Lestara, and well, we all know Warren's going to pass.
My minimum is let's see, 20,
Low 20s.
21. 21 is my minimum.
Jesus
roll.
Christ.
If it needs to be higher than that, let me know. But otherwise,
You didn't ask me, but I rolled an 18.
Lestara, what'd you get on that perception check?
I also rolled an 18.
Okay. All three of you who are not named Droomstick, you see a filthy halfling running away from your trash bins.
The halfling that we saved?
No, he's new.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I automatically assumed it was gonna be him.
Yeah.
God, what's with all the halflings, dude?
Why?
Drumstick doesn't notice. He's just
Which
gonna
way
be
did
like,
he run?
He ran down the alley and to the nearest sewer entrance and just kind of like wiggled into the sewer.
"What are you guys
Like a
looking
rat.
at? What are you seeing? What's going on?"
Another halfling problem. I guess they seem
Another
to just
one.
pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
What is with this place in halflings? Like,
I don't
seriously.
know. I'm just gonna flag down one of the wait staff and mention it to them. Like, does that happen often? Is this a regular occurrence?
No, that's unusual.
Okay, good.
Okay.
At least it doesn't happen all the time, because then that would
Yeah.
be problematic.
Ugh. But now we have to
Did you
deal
take
with
like
it at some
food
point.
or something?
I don't know. Did anyone throw anything out there? I
But-
haven't gone out
Yeah,
there.
none of you saw what exactly he took.
Well, I'm not particularly enthusiastic about going down in the sewers to stop a food scrounger.
Yeah, let's just leave it for now. I think we're good.
It's fine.
I'm gonna let the rest of the wait staff know to keep an eye out. However,
Just say, you know what? If he wants to get our trash, that's fine. That means that less we have to pay in trash fines. But like, if anything, if he comes in and starts taking shit, then that's when we need to kind of step in.
Fair enough. From there, it's no big deal to hop on one of the transit coaches and cross town over into, I believe it's in the South Ward, where Colette Tower is at. Colette Tower is actually a pair of towers that rise side by side. They're a pair of black stone towers that goes at least 4 stories tall. It is midday, and yet you can see that there's flickering torchlight inside the windows of the tower. As you arrive there, there's one of the members of the Dung Sweepers Guild, who are the city maintenance, trash collectors, and such.
Welcome to Sears Tower.
And what he is doing at the moment is sweeping up a series of dead birds from outside the tower.
Huh. Does that happen often?
He looks up at you and is like, "Yeah, every morning, there's dead birds. Something about they can't see the force field." And he just like takes his broom and like knocks on this force barrier.
Huh. That can't be good for the environment, but c'est la vie.
yeah. Is no one particularly concerned about this?
I mean, we come by every day to pick up the birds, but such is life in Waterdeep.
City Watch don't mind it then?
No, it's tower's been here like this the entire time I've worked for the Dung Sweepers. This is part of my daily tasks.
Fair enough. So nobody ever goes in or out at any point?
Not that I've seen. I've never thought to ask.
It's just curious to me that, someone must be in there maintaining it. It's lit, right? I mean,
Wizards are gonna wizard. I never thought much about it.
I suppose you're just not the curious type.
Nope, not at all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have fun with your birds. There's a you know what? Oh wait, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna send him to Fruins to make some extra cash, but I like those sausages. I don't want the birds ending up in them. Yeah, I'll send him some other inn on the other side of town. I don't particularly care for.
Thanks, but I've already got a place to take them.
Oh.
Oh.
Where is that? chance? Just curious.
Kevin's gonna be an asshole.
Oh, God,
No, I
he's
just want to
gonna
make
eat
sure we
them.
don't eat there.
Oh God! Watch it
I'm
accidentally
drawing a
be our
blank
person.
on the. Where's my map of Waterdeep? I'm drawing a blank on the name of the area. It's the not exactly the quarter that's outside the city walls.
Oh, good. That's not anywhere we go then.
No, that was where you found them putting, people in sausages way back in the early days of the campaign.
Wait, we did? I don't. Oh wait, I wasn't there for that. So.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's outside the city walls. They don't regulate so much out there, so easy money.
That's fine. You have fun. I'll just make sure not to eat there.
Cool.
Anyways, good luck.
Yeah, he goes about his day. The conversation with you doesn't seem to register on him as much at all.
Wow, Warren,
Okay.
such a conversation starter. Woo!
I mean, what are you implying here?
I don't
Drumstick?
know. You're kind of bland.
I'm trying
Like
not to
you?
draw attention. What do you want us to do here?
I don't know. Be like me.
No, that's a bad idea. You are the worst role
No.
That was really fast.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I
Perfect.
respect that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So yeah,
Blake,
go ahead.
your aura sight can kind of see the outline of this invisible barrier. It stretches from the ground all the way up over the top of the tower, about 10 feet away from the tower at all points.
Okay.
It is a strong source of abjuration magic, and it appears to be projected from somewhere inside the tower.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Weird.
I'm gonna
So
tell them that.
What does it mean?
Okay.
Life.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, we know what it means. They don't want visitors, which I mean, we already knew it was going to be here, and we know
Oh, I
why
didn't
they
know
don't.
that, so. Sorry.
Well, you don't know a lot of things.
True.
We need to devise a way to either bring it down or at least temporarily slip through it.
Hmm.
Oh.
It would be nice if we could do so without alerting the people in the tower. I don't know if that's going to be possible.
I'm pretty sure if using taking what I know from my small pea brain that if magic key go down for a slight second, then alarm go off.
Well, right, which is why I'm thinking maybe there is a way temporarily through it instead of just shattering the whole thing.
I mean,
Offer discounts at our cafe.
Don't think. I don't.
yeah.
I don't understand how
So
that would help.
I wonder if Dimension Door could get us on the other side of it, and or / Misty Step.
Maybe magic is the key.
That seems too simple, but
It
you're the
does.
expert here.
Oh, I never said I was an expert.
But you are the expert in
You're the
magic
closest
currently.
thing.
To be, V is an expert on teleportation. It is
Yeah.
her chosen school of magic.
Well, unfortunately, she's off writing terrible tabloids right now.
Do I have any idea whether or not that would work? Can I make like an Arcana check?
Sure.
14.
Not all magical barriers are effective against teleportation. Some are, some are not.
Okay. Can I just dispel it, like?
Give it a try.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, I think it's a really bad idea to do.
Oh,
He's
you're
gonna
gonna.
set up all the weevils.
We're
Yeah, I
gonna
was
get
gonna say
fucking
Warren wanted.
murdered.
Yeah, it's like Warren wanted to do this without everybody knowing.
It
We're gonna
would be
turn
best
into the
if
birds.
whoever is in the tower didn't have several days to plan for us to come back and break in.
Yeah.
We're going to die here.
They're probably looking at us. thinking what we're doing. So.
And then all of a sudden, when it fucking dispel magic, and then it's just like, all right.
Lauren, as you're observing the place, you're seeing no movement inside the tower. You're seeing no indication on the other side of the invisible wall that anything has been swept or maintained or touched by living hands in quite some time. Like vines growing up the side, grass growing up between cobblestones.
Right. Well, we have to assume that he's here. I feel like the intel is good. I don't feel like there was anything to gain for that Manchun there to just lead us to an abandoned tower in Waterdeep.
No, why would they just let it go to waste like this? I mean,
I don't know. It seems like it would be a very elaborate practical joke. It's a terrible sense of humor if that's true.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he's probably like owes like back taxes for like 100 years, like fucking property.
How far away are we?
Not that far away. You could reach out and touch the magical barrier from here. The dung sweeper was working right up next to it with no side effects, and he tapped on it with his broom. It's in a residential neighborhood.
Can I just lean against it for like no reason?
Yes.
Well, how far away is the barrier from the actual tower?
About 10 feet.
Oh.
Okay. I'd like to just kind of lean and just be like, huh, now that's a really good lean.
Yeah, it is solid. There's no noticeable temperature or vibration from it. It's sort of glass-like in its texture.
Oh my
Hmm.
god, I want to rub my face against it. I don't know why, but I really enjoy that sort of stuff. It feels really good, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna rub my face against it.
It does not, however, feel good.
Fuck you, God!
Lastara.
Yes.
Maybe there's something we could do that isn't quite as violent as breaking through or attempting to teleport through right now.
Can I
You-
use clairvoyance? to
That was
just look
exactly
through?
where I was going. We used that on the pirate ship, and
Yeah.
maybe we could get
Nice.
the eye in there.
Well, that's
You
why I was
got a
asking
point
why
for-
it was so far it was.
Yeah. Where would you like to place that?
And I think I can only pick like audio or visual, right?
I think you can switch between it, but it's only one at a time.
Yeah, you create an invisible sensor within range, which is huge. A location familiar to you, this is not, or an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, etc. So, where in this tower structure would you like to place the sensor?
Inside the tower, but I'm not sure like where inside the tower it
Yeah,
would be.
We
you
can see light, right,
Yeah.
at the top.
there are two towers. At the bottom of the structure, there's like a two-story house that kind of connects the two towers to each other, and then each tower rises up beside that. One of the towers looks like it's going to go up to about 6 stories. It's a very thin, spindly tower. The other tower runs up to about 4 stories. You have windows through most of the bottom 3 levels of the tower.
I feel like whatever is producing light in one of those towers, it would be interesting just to see what it was at the very least.
And
Yeah,
you didn't see any movement,
yeah,
right?
you can cast clairvoyance more than once, so you don't need to get it right on the first try.
Okay.
You've got options.
Alright, so let's work from the bottom all to the top.
Okay.
I
you wanna
actually
pick
have another suggestion, Lastara.
Go for it.
If you can choose something that you're not familiar with but is an obvious choice, could you choose to set it below the tower to see if there are sewers running under there, or if the tower has some sort of underground component.
Like an underground dungeon or something.
Yeah. Just because it's towers doesn't mean that the interesting stuff is above ground. And if there are sewers down there, that could be useful to know as well. My suggestion, anyways.
Would explain why we don't see movement up top. There could be stuff underneath.
Maybe.
So we want to go with that one first?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay. You select a location below ground level. And I'm not sure if you've ever projected a clairvoyance sensor inside a solid object, but that's exactly what you get right here. Is it is inside something solid. You can see or hear nothing from that point.
So I'm just like underground.
Yeah, there does not appear to be any underground component going on here.
Okay.
This may be the first building that does not have basement sewer access that we found in Waterdeep.
Yeah, we should take it over once we
Take it over and
Yo,
make
are we
stuff.
becoming real estate moguls right now? Like,
I'm just saying it would be nice to have a location where we don't have to worry about dirty halflings and were rats coming out of the sewer. It would be great.
guys, we're gonna be whatever our company is called, expedition, like enterprises, like.
So what about a second location for a clairvoyant sensor?
I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go to the top where something was lit.
Okay, now the top 3 stories don't have windows.
Okay.
So you can't tell if they're lit or not. So the third floor will be the one that is the highest one that has light in it.
Alright, so let's go to the third floor.
Okay. And let's see what we have there. This was a scenario I didn't specifically account for. I like when that happened. Let's go with that room. Okay, what you see in here is a bookshelves. Most of the bookshelves are empty. What is there is dusty. One of the bookshelves has a artfully crafted sign that says Alcidor, which you can assume is some sort of personal name. And then there's a staircase that descends from there. There is no, double checking on the map. There is no staircase that goes up from here. There is a door to the other half of the tower. So this library room is half of a round room. Half of a round tower level.
And everything was dusty in there. It doesn't look like anything was picked up or anything.
It looks like somebody has ransacked the library or removed the books, but it appears to have been long ago. Give me an investigation check.
$13.
Okay. The area over the stairs down. Cobwebs are hanging free there. So it does look like something has moved up and down those stairs at least once semi-recently. If you go and try to hear things, you get nothing. You can kind of hear the street from there because there's an open window, but that's it.
I guess I'll just move down the stairs.
So you want to cast the clairvoyance again? The clairvoyance sensor can't move.
Can't move, right?
Now you've done it twice. You have third level slots. You can use higher level spell slots to cast clairvoyance with, and then you've got sorcery points you can use to recharge spell slots. So your batteries are at full charge going into this. You've got plenty of options.
All right.
I just got to make sure we're counting them off.
Yeah, let's cast it again.
Where's the
To go
target this time?
Down the stairs, because it looks like stuff has moved.
Okay, down that set of stairs is going to put us into dun dun dun. Level 2. Okay. This is not my favorite map now that I'm actually trying to navigate it. Okay. Here we go. This level has a statue of a man. Oh, great! They don't tell me what the statue looks like, other than he's an old guy.
Descriptive.
Yeah. He's kind of got that classic wizard vibe to him. You know, that ostentatious robe that makes him tries to make him look more important than he is. Unkept beard. You know, hasn't seen a haircut in a while. What little of he has left. And that will be the only object in this room. It appears to be on a landing between two sets of stairs. So there's a spiral staircase that goes around the inside of this. It goes from below to a landing. That landing has a door that from the outside you can see is kind of a connecting pathway between the two towers on like the roof area, between the two, that building between the two towers. This would cross over the roof. Opposite that, there's a platform on the ledge of the tower that has the statue standing there on it. And then there are stairs spiraling around the outside wall to the lower first level from here.
Does the statue look like it's been cleaned at all or anything? Upkept in any way?
Give me an investigation check again.
Okay. That'd be a 16.
Not exactly clean. Some of the cobwebs around the lower portion of it seem to have been disturbed. But like the stuff hanging on his arms and across his head, the dust and all that is still as thick as it is everywhere else.
Am I like saying all of this out loud to them?
Would you like to be?
Yeah, while I'm outside.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a freebie here on a great combination of skills I've been using a lot in a couple of different games. You have the minor illusion cantrip.
Yep.
So you can cast an illusion showing what you see. So you can kind of give them a model of what you see inside.
Like a 3D map of what's inside.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy.
It's rapidly becoming one of my favorite utility cantrips for doing things like that.
That's cool.
Would that be effective enough for me to look at the image and look for like secret like doors or anything that Lestara hasn't noticed, or would she, because she hasn't noticed them, not put them into the illusion?
The illusion would be what she notices and recreates. So it'd probably be a simplification of what she's noticing there.
Right.
Now she's looking directly at it, so you can expect the major pieces to be correct, but the minor details might be a bit off.
I mean, it looks like there could be a secret compartment in the statue somewhere at the bottom.
The platform it's standing on is a solid stone platform. So it looks like it was either purpose-built or at least more than adequate to hold a heavy stone statue.
If there were a compartment hidden on the bottom of it, how big would it be, do you think?
He's relatively the same size as a standard human. And he's on a bit of a pedestal base.
So like a book.
Maybe 2 or 3 feet across.
Well, I mean, if you want to follow that hunch and take a peek and see if there's a compartment, you've got enough spell slots to burn. I think it's.
Yeah.
So right now that's like 3, right? So I'd have to use sorcery points.
Or a higher level spell slot. I would use the sorcery point. But you're free to make bad choices if you choose.
No, I'll burn a
you're
sorcery point.
your font of magic ability on your features and traits. If you click on that, it brings up the chart telling you how many points you need to burn to recharge a spell slot. Which we discovered last night when Lauren's character needed to use it.
Oh, last night.
Man, last night was a trip.
Yeah, let's burn some sorcery points. Oh, I have 11?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh
get
my
more.
god.
It's
When
equal
did
to your.
that happen?
You get more every level. Your
This
sorcery points is equal to your sorcerer level.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll burn it.
Okay. So 5 sorcery points to recharge a spell slot. You cast clairvoyance again, looking under the base of the statue. And you get that familiar black solid feeling.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. I was blessed. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else here, so I'm just gonna go back outside. See what
No,
everybody else
you've been outside. Oh, you've been outside the entire time.
Yeah. Mentally, I'll go back outside.
Okay. So dismiss the spell. Are you gonna go for another recharge?
Yeah, I'll do another recharge. I'll burn
Where do
it.
you want to target this time?
Well, what does the group think I should target this?
Have we?
Like, since you guys have been seeing everything that I'm doing.
I want you to have fun.
Okay, cool. Broomstick.
Yeah,
Let me throw you at this thing.
Fuck, don't.
I mean, have we established what the source of the light is yet?
Oh, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, there are torches burning on the inside wall. There is no smoke staying or charring. They appear to be a magical flame.
Okay.
It's a description of it will trigger with somebody. There's a level 2 spell called Continual Flame.
Right. Okay.
It does what it says.
Well, this is a tough one. I don't know. I mean, there's evidence that something's been going on in there.
Yeah, there's evidence that someone's been inside recently.
I'm not sure how much more we could discover just shooting random clairvoyances into different spots.
Yeah.
I mean, you've looked at functionally 2 rooms out of the
100.
combined 9 levels of tower,
Yeah.
and all of the rooms attached to the bottom.
It was enough to let us know that someone was moving around it, which
Yeah.
I was already pretty certain of, but it's good to know.
Yeah, by your estimation, you would see that someone has been in that room at least once within the last 3 to 4 months.
Okay, well, at least we know that the barrier doesn't prevent clairvoyance from being sent over there.
So it could be that it's just a barrier that prevents physical, not magical at this point.
Yeah. Do our magical experts here, as much as they can be, how different is it to create a clairvoyant sensor and to teleport? Is that basically the same thing, or
Yes, you can do that. You can create a. In fact, I think the Star has done this more than once. The Death House with the when the mummy attacked you and you noped out.
Yeah. I said nope.
You used your clairvoyance to look on the other side of the door, teleported at that point, and then went back. You've also had V more than once use her familiar's sight to target a teleportation accurately.
So in theory, we could actually just teleport right over to wherever you're seeing with no problem. That is, unless you want us to not go there.
Like we mentioned earlier, sometimes the magic barriers can be teleported to through, some not so much.
I mean,
In most cases, if you would try to teleport through it and something goes wrong, the normal response is that the teleportation lands you as safe as possible, as close as possible to the target.
do you want to just try and dimension door?
Sure, let's go for it.
as long as you can get yourself back?
Yeah, I have 3 spell slots now. Does somebody want to
Unstoppable
come?
warlock power.
I know, right? Help me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Does somebody want to come with me? I can take somebody.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Probably.
I don't know.
I'll come with, please.
I was gonna say
Please.
You're
Warren
gonna
would.
make way too much noise.
I was gonna say
Fuck.
Warren's probably the best option, just because he's the most observant person.
Do you want me
Oh,
to do a
thanks.
not alive anymore?
take
Because I
offense.
will.
I mean,
I don't think you will. You know where you're going when that
I
happens.
know, so fuck.
No,
Call your bluff.
Blaze, I think with your spells, you don't all of your teleportations. You need to see your landing spot. Do you have dimension door?
yeah, I have dimension door.
Okay, so yeah, then you could like pick a location, or say I want to go 400 feet that way, or 10 feet past that wall, things like that.
It can be a place you could see, one you can visualize, and one you can describe by stating distance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've seen. So, technically speaking, by places I've seen, would having seen Lestar's recreation of it work?
No,
could I?
not good enough for this.
Okay, I was gonna say, could I
That would be like
dimension door?
that would have been like seeing a picture of a room,
Yeah.
not the same as seeing the room.
You could technically dimension door onto the other side, like near the door entranceway to that castle.
You could pick a level and say center of that level.
Yeah, because I was thinking about the room where the statue was disturbed. I don't.
Sure.
Does that sound good? Does Warren want to come with me? Like.
That's the second floor of the short tower.
I'll go with you. Sure.
All right, let's do it.
I don't even know if it's gonna work. We'll cross my fingers.
Well, you won't explode, hopefully.
No explosions happen. When you land inside, the statue begins levitating off of its platform and speaks. I am Durlark Kolat, great wizard and master of this tower. How dare you invade my home? Leave at once or be destroyed by magic beyond your comprehension. And then the statue lands.
Okay.
Spooky.
Question.
Uh-huh.
My rapier of warning is supposed to like glow or vibrate or do whatever it does when there is quote unquote danger around. How is it reacting to being in here?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's giving you about a 2 right now.
Oh, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Which just means that there's no immediate threat within striking distance.
Right.
Chances of rolling initiative this turn are low.
I mean, I just feel like a great and powerful wizard is just gonna fireball someone or disintegrate them. I don't know why they need these warnings.
Yeah, Blaze, your aura sight is giving you transmutation magic on the statue.
Yeah.
Which would be similar to spells like Magic Mouth and Levitation.
Mhm. All right.
So
You see
probably
anything
a
else in the
recorded
room?
message.
Yeah, it's pre-recorded.
No, nothing that wasn't described earlier. Stairs up, stairs down, and that door that goes over the roof to the taller tower.
Okay. I'm gonna look. So
That door is latched solidly from the inside, but there's no true lock on it.
Right. So according to what Lestara described and/or showed to us, there was evidence that somebody moved between this room and the next one at some point.
The evidence would have been that that statue has levitated.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna look very. So it's dusty, right? I'm gonna look very carefully for any sort of footprints.
Give me an investigation check, and I know you'll have advantage because you're not moving.
Yes. That's gonna be actually it's just a dirty 20.
Okay. It looks like somebody's gone up and down those steps twice.
Okay. This might be a little bit more difficult, but can I tell by the level of dust disturbance and what's built back up in the footsteps how recent this would be?
Not really. You would need to know how fast the dust is accumulating.
Yeah.
Best
So
guess was within 3 to 4 months.
coming down the steps, where do they go in the room, or do they not go anywhere?
This just appears to be a transition floor. Because the staircase goes up one side and then continues up on the other.
Okay. So there's no evidence that they actually walked around in this room.
No, it just looks like they walked up the steps, down the steps, up the steps, down the steps.
I'm gonna walk up the steps carefully.
Okay. That's going to take you into that library room.
Yeah.
Okay. That was over here. Yeah. A bunch of old books in here. If you check them out, they're fairly mundane sort of things. History books, novels. You're not a great collector of books, but in your research for entry into Candlekeep, none of these would have held any interest for that great library.
And there's no visible exit from this room?
There's a door. This room is only half the tower level.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is the one that was okay. And the footprints in the dust, I assume they lead to that door.
They do. It also looks like they've visited more than one of the bookshelves here and checked out the books, and someone has given this room a search.
Okay. No aura sight, anything, Blaze?
No, nothing
No.
here is keying off on that.
Nope, nothing from me.
Is the door visibly latched or anything up here?
It's a fairly mundane type of latch mechanism that is not even going to require you a die roll to circumvent.
Okay. That does suggest that whoever was through here locked this behind them. Okay, I'm gonna pop that lock open and very carefully push the door open, or pull it, whichever way it goes.
When you push the door open, it's kind of a low-level form of wizard lock. There's a small peephole on the door that you can look through and then cast a spell like Mage Hand to lift a latch. So it's a mundane lock. There's nothing magical about the lock. You just need a cantrip to work the mechanism through the keyhole.
Do you need that? Are you good?
No, he's picked it open with mundane things, but that's how it would normally be unlocked. Here we have another couple of rows of bookcases. This one has a sign very similar to the one in the previous room, but this one says Durlak, the name of the wizard from the statue. These bookshelves hold about 30 books that are remaining. Then, so many pages. There is a staircase going up. That would be to the 4th level, which is the highest level of the smaller tower, and the only one in this level that did not have windows.
Okay, well, that's a good sign, because Blaze, I assume we're not gonna trip into anything dangerous that you can see.
Are we?
I don't know, it's you.
Do I see anything with my aura sight?
Double checking. All of the books have an aura of magic to them.
Well, you know what I'm going to use for the first time in literally forever? I don't think I've ever used it. I'm going to use the Wand of Secrets just to see if there's any traps or doors. I forgot I had it. I have
and
two.
You've had that for a very long time.
Yeah.
And you were about to say you have 2 charges on it?
I have 2 charges left after I use this one.
I'm fairly certain that recharges every day.
Yeah.
Or is it just 2 charges total?
Oh, it's 3 charges, so using one leaves me with 2. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's... let me do a quick check, because that's going to give you 30 feet.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this room.
Okay.
And what is the room that goes up into that room?
Is this gonna be another, like, Tower of 9 rooms situation? Like,
Do a trap. There are no traps within 30 feet.
Okay. What about secret doors? Secret door.
No secret doors within 30 feet.
Okay.
So, Blaze, do the books look dangerous, or are they just...
What type of magic can I tell they are?
What type of magic would that be? I think it would be transmutation magic.
Okay.
It would be the type of magic that turns one thing into another.
Oh.
So yeah, transmutation.
Curious.
So your cat-like curiosity has been triggered at this point.
Yeah, I'm very like now. I want to go pick up one of those books because there's no traps. I'm gonna go pick up one of the books and see if I can figure it out. And probably die, but you know, YOLO.
When you put your hand on that book, it lurches back from your hand.
Okay.
And and then every book on these shelves like leaps off of the shelves, and the books start to. That's way too heavy to do that with. Like the covers of the books start to flap like wings, and the books start flying around, swarming angrily.
Well, you made friends.
This is not my fault.
It's the fault of the wizard who left him here, I assume. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
But yes, the books are in fact attack books.
Yay. Oh my god. Why is this our life right now?
So can I get a quick initiative roll from the two of you?
Okay. Great.
Meanwhile, we're just like, I wonder what's going on up there.
Can we
12.
see anything from the outside?
No, they're on the far side of the tower from where you're at.
Oh, we're just like, so how's it going? And like,
Yeah,
meanwhile,
they've already gone for 2 or 3 minutes.
I got a 19. If we want to actually not leave them behind, Lestara, can you can use your cloak to get Droomstick in, can't you? You got that Cape of the Mountebank or something?
Can I?
Yes, you could teleport in with Droomstick. I
Yeah.
don't know if you have the capacity to teleport out.
Think, assuming we can leave the actual thing.
Warren, you said you had a
It's got
19?
Misty Stone.
19, yeah.
And Blaze, you have a
12.
12.
I mean, you can Misty Step at
So-
will, can't you, too, Sky?
Yeah, I can.
You can Misty step out of the spell.
Not the spell.
You may have other ways to do it too. You're high enough level where you have options. Warren, you get the first action here.
Okay.
These books are kind of flocking together, so there are 3 distinct flocks of books.
I will make an insightful fighting check against a flock of books.
Okay. I don't think they can beat you.
They will need a 21 in their deception check. So,
The best they can get is a 17.
okay. Then
They are very straightforward creatures.
I'm just gonna take a look at them and figure out just how best to like shear the spine with my rapier, and go for one of the flocks.
Because the way they work as a swarm, they've got resistance to physical damage. So
Okay. Well, it's my only trick.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
absolutely.
Okay. So the rapier damage is going to be 9, and the sneak attack damage is going to be an additional 13. So 22 altogether.
22. Okay. About half of that swarm, you were able to like sever the spines, and they drop out of the flock.
Yes. Ah, you're being so violent to books. I can't see you,
have it
but I'm
coming.
going to assume you're being violent to books.
Let me double check a thing here real quick.
Ow.
Okay, yeah, they skipped those traits. It uses the same stat block as a swarm of bats, and I was amused that they had echolocation.
Oh, awkward.
So one of the flocks of books comes in on a strafing run on Warren, and does not manage to hit. Second one goes off on Blaze, and I'm pretty sure we'll miss you.
Yeah, I'm at 16.
So Blaze, you're up next.
I'm literally gonna sigh, and then I'm just gonna drop a moonbeam right on one of these blocks of books. Just bam.
Okay. How large is that moonbeam?
So it is a silvery beam of pale light shines down at a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder
Okay.
centered on a point
Okay,
within
40
range.
foot. It's a 5-foot radius. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna light up one of the swarms.
Yeah.
They need a saving throw at the beginning of their turn.
Her creature has entered the spirits for a turn, or starts a turn there. It's engulfed in ghostly flames. It causes severe pain. It must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 11 is almost certainly going to fail.
Yeah, it's a 17.
So, yeah, give me some damage there.
Give D&D Beyond a second. 20.
20. There's like one book left flapping out of that swarm. But
Fine.
you took a good dozen books out of play.
Yay.
The last remaining book is going to miss you.
Doesn't it? Does it? It says it takes. Oh, its turn just went. Ignore
Yeah.
me. It went right after me. I was like,
Warren.
Right. I'm gonna keep going after the swarm
Uh-huh.
that I was going for before. That's gonna be a 21 to hit, so that'll hit.
Yep.
Rapier is gonna do 7, and the sneak attack is going to add an additional 27
All right.
for a total of 34.
34. Okay, that will finish off that swarm. Swarm. I can't even get close to hitting you.
I mean, they're flying books.
Yeah.
We face worse.
Blaze.
hi. My
Your
turn.
turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just the one book in front of me, and then there's another swarm, right?
There are 2 swarms left. One of them is reduced to a single book.
Okay. So the one that is not just a single book, I'm gonna whoosh the moonbeam over to that one. 'Cause this one's just
Okay.
a single book, so.
Okay. The single book's gonna attack you.
Okay, it's a single book.
I think a 23 is going to hit
Yeah.
for 2 damage. Like, just like it's like the equivalent of a newspaper smacking you on the back of the head. Warren.
So she left one of them with like just a book left.
One of them is sitting in a moonbeam waiting to take its damage at the beginning of its turn, and the other is the book that just hit Blaze in the back of the head.
I'm gonna go help Blaze out.
Okay.
I don't need to insightful fighting it since it's next to her.
Correct.
So that's a crit.
All right.
Because we needed that.
Yeah, the single book, right?
I don't want to take this damage roll away from you, so please tell me how much damage you do to a book.
That's 16 from the rapier and an additional 49 from the sneak attack.
Nick, you still with us? Okay. So total was what?
I can't believe that.
16 plus 49. A lot.
Okay.
Like
Oh
70?
my god.
Yeah, over
Jesus
70.
Christ.
Yeah, 75 or so.
Did
Yeah.
you just fucking obliterate a book into like atoms? Did you split its atoms? Like
It had 2 hit points.
I just skewer it right into the ground and like step on it.
bro,
Like-
I'm pretty sure you just disintegrate like you got close to it and it fucking poof.
Yeah.
That's a nope.
And then the other one's going to take moonbeam damage at the start of its turn. So,
Yeah.
Blaze, roll me some moonbeam damage.
Oh, that's a lot of really low dice. 20!
Oh.
That was
It
the
was
exact
like-
same roll you had before that left it at 2 hit points.
Yeah, there's like 3 ones in that.
Yep. So it is going to roll another 19 for its attack on Blaze. You turn your head to look at Warren obliterate the book that had just hit you, just in time to get hit by the other book.
I'm looking up from like the desiccated corpse of this book as she like gives me this look, and I'm like, "What?
Yeah,
What?"
yeah. Like she's like mid thumbs up when the book hits her in the back of the head.
I'm wondering if we can hear the fucking moonbeam like explosions and shit.
I
Like,
mean,
do we see this like ray of
Uh,
light come from the sky?
yeah.
Like-
Let's give Warren. Give me an attack roll to finish that book off real quick, and then I need perception checks from Drumstick and Lasara.
Like we're
Okay.
just outside. We see wow wow wow.
We see
like-
all the commotion and we're like, oh my god.
you think it's like this serious ass fight?
I got an 18.
I got a 16.
Okay. Warren, did you hit?
Yeah, it was a 26 to hit. The damage is going to be
More than 2.
Yeah.
I
More
just
than
Okay.
want, I want to know if we can see that moonbeam all of a sudden appear out of fucking
Um,
nowhere and just go.
you- You do. Like there's a brighter light on the far side of the building from where you're at.
It's like
Um,
her bat signal.
God, what the hell are they doing?
So yeah, by the time you get over there, Blaze, unless you're going to continue the spell after combat, you'd see it just in time to see the lights go off.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of let it. Whoosh.
I feel like I didn't really intend this to be as much of an excursion as it turned out to be, but we're here now. We might want to go to one of the windows and wave Lestar and Droomshik to join us.
Probably not a terrible
Vielle?
idea.
Vielle's just gonna have to find us. Presumably, we left a note for her telling her where we were going.
For all you know, Buzzy Bee's somewhere nearby.
Probably.
Yeah, he's always here. I'm just gonna we'll find him and give him the stink eye. So yeah, we should probably get them in here too.
Are we gonna fucking die? It sounds like a party's going on up there.
Someone's gonna die, and it's gonna be literature.
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
but I want to be a druid. Don't burn the books.
I believe in death of the author, so we gotta continue.
Damn, who are you? Hemingway.
I was always more partial to Philip K. Dick, but I'm gonna find
Okay.
whatever side of the tower you guys are on and just poke my head out the window and be like,
Yeah.
What does
you
he
guys are
want
getting.
us to do?
He wants us to create smoke signals.
All right, cool. We're gonna create smoke signal.
You can yell out the window, and they will hear you. Like you can hear sounds of the street through the barrier.
I'm trying not to draw more
Okay.
attention than we already have.
I guess he wants us to maybe come in, but Lestara, only you can help us get through the barrier.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
I'll whisper down, you can leave him behind if you really want to.
Fuck you! Like,
Getting left behind would depress you no more than every other moment of your life since you sold your soul.
I might as well go fucking kill myself. Like,
Oh.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Are you guys gonna bamf
Wow.
up?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna poof in.
Cool.
Right.
Let's go
And
for it.
So-
Droomstick.
There are scattered remnants of books, some burned, others slashed, all over the place.
God, what are you? Fucking hardcore Christians? What's happening up here?
There was, you would not imagine the heinous creature that burst out of this library that we had to slay.
An encyclopedia?
Oliver, I think you were hanging out with a Thursday group too long. You're lying so easily.
I mean, I am planning to pick up for proficiency in it probably soon, considering all the attempts I've made.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, it was a terrible fight. Good thing that you weren't here to see it. It would have been.
I mean, we did see the laser beam come down from space and beam
You've
into
seen-
the tower. So.
You've seen Blaze's moonbeam often enough to know that was the light source.
Yeah, absolutely not overkill at all.
It is a
was
signature spell.
very necessary for us to do that.
Wow.
So what? Where are the bones? Where...
Oh, it was completely obliterated by our power.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
So, did you guys actually check out the place, or are you busy destroying books? Like, what's going on
Not
here?
yet. Once the swords and the books started flying, we figured we should probably get you guys in
Oh
here.
God, not one of these
Yeah.
fucking towers again. Oh God.
How many towers have we ended up in?
One that was horrible, and now we're in another one that's gonna be equally horrible.
Oh, that's right. That one was pretty horrible for
Are
you.
we
You
gonna
guys
fi-
almost let me die in a carpet.
Are we gonna find another fucking... Oh yeah, that's true.
I forgot about that.
Are we gonna fucking find another refrigerator little goblin? Like, what the hell is going on here? Do you remember that?
I'm gonna find all the goblins.
The
So far, this place doesn't seem as out there, but we'll
the
see
trash
where it
can
goes.
size gelatinous cube.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have any wall spiders that are made of stone?
You know what? I feel like if we run into that guy again, we can deal with him.
No.
But let's look upstairs. There's no windows there. There's got to be a reason that whoever was here before didn't want anyone looking in.
How could they? They were on the top floor. Unless anyone's a giraffe, I mean, no one's gonna look in.
There's other buildings.
Oh,
Let's
fair.
just go. I'm
Okay,
going.
I'm going. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So semi-frustrated in the 10 seconds you had to converse with Broomstick.
Fuck you. I mean, though, it's true.
Uh, one second while I complete a search.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
So meanwhile, I'm going up there and I'm just gonna be like, so, we gonna battle more books, or did you
I don't know
you
what we're
save
So-
any
doing.
for us?
You come up there and as Warren, Drumstick's following right behind Warren, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, because you want to get the last word in on the conversation. I'm sure of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you get up, your trash talking is interrupted as you get to the top of the circle. In the middle of the room, just kind of floating there, is. Seriously, we're not going to give me an image to. There it is. A familiar type of creature. You've not dealt with this specific version of it before, but the central eye and eye stalk configuration is very, very familiar to Droomstick.
I'm turning around. I'll be like, all right, bye, and then walking back down the stairs.
Broomstick, it's one of the small ones. We'll be fine.
No, bye.
Yeah, it's barely larger than a human being.
Okay, I'm coming back up then.
But yeah, I would like initiative rolls again already.
Oh, God. Well, this isn't a book, so. Nice.
Where do people
17.
keep getting these things? Can
17.
we get some?
I know, like, what the fuck? Is there just a pet store with, like, fucking beholders and shit?
The frequency that you're seeing them in Waterdeep and around there is a factor of the Xanathar being nearby. This particular type of beholder, which I'm 100% certain Warren took the Beholder 101 course while in Candlekeep. Is called a spectator, pun intended, and it's a guardian type of critter.
Why does it look
Okay.
like a reptilian? Like,
Because that was what the art order specified. I don't know.
okay.
Anyways, I got a 22 on my initiative.
I got a
I
seven.
got another 12.
I got a 17.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Lustara?
I got a 17 too.
Okay.
I'll let you go first because I need to hesitate a little bit after seeing that.
Sure.
Okay.
I need to play it up.
Warren, you have the first action here.
Am I fairly sure these things can't be reasoned with?
Yeah. This type. Oh, you also see a collection of chests on the floor here. I probably should have mentioned that. In addition to the critter.
Treasure
But
chest.
yeah. Yes. Well,
I was like, disembodied chests.
Yeah,
they're
we
not
just see
necessarily
some-
treasure chests until you open them up and find treasure. But right now they're just chests.
Okay.
Yeah, we just see some dudes like chests on the ground, like, oh,
I know. I was like,
But
Okay.
yeah, these are guardian types. They're not really easy to reason with.
Yeah. That's fine. Insightful fighting on him. Let's see how sneaky he is.
You won.
Okay, I actually need to use my reliable talent, so that's a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't have a penalty, but he still couldn't beat your above normal.
Good. Is he within range of a melee weapon, or do I need to shoot him?
Oh yeah, you can reach him.
Then I'm going for him.
Sure.
Wow, that's gonna be an 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Bad rolls. I'm just gonna sigh and be like, really? Okay, fine. Broomstick, smash it or something. Take out your frustration.
I don't want to touch it, so I'm gonna throw something at it.
You don't have to touch it. Touch it with your weapon.
What if I just jumped and stomped on him? Like, would that work?
Warren, can you give me a Constitution saving throw as you argue with Drumstick?
I was actually asking you, but like, never mind.
Excuse me, 18.
Okay. You will take 8 necrotic damage as it blasts you with one of its eye beams.
Okay.
And Drumstick, would you give me a saving throw? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
And I'm gonna put you at disadvantage.
Not this again.
God, not again. Well, thankfully the lowest I got was 12, but that's still probably going to be a fail on your part.
It is. You are frightened by a fear ray from a beholder.
Alright, I'll see you guys later, and I go downstairs.
Broomstick, buddy, I thought we got past this.
No.
You hit... The Xanathar hit you with Disintegrate, and you survived. It was fine.
This is the 4th or 5th one. Fuck you, bye. And then I, like, go downstairs.
Lestara,
Yeah.
as Drumstick nopes out, you're up next.
I really wanted to jump on him, but, like, whatever.
Well, you're too chicken shit to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, you are frightened, Drumstick, so you cannot willingly move closer to it anyway.
Nope, bye. Oliver, sit down.
Alright, hold on,
I'm
jeez.
gonna throw.
Sit down when you come back here.
Well, as far as selecting a spell, Drumstick, give me another saving throw.
Of what?
Still with wisdom, still with disadvantage, because you are mundanely terrified of beholders, in addition to magically.
So I rolled an 18 and a 2. I guess
Yep.
we're just
Yep. You're not getting any closer.
Now, quick question. I saw this when I right-clicked on initiative. How does one get a disadvantage or an advantage on an initiative roll? That doesn't make sense to me.
My rapier of warning gives me.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't think of that
Yeah,
before.
there's a spell like haste and slow, which have an effect there too.
All right. Cool.
So, Lestara, what have you chosen to do here?
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Fire bolt. Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. That would be 15.
15 will hit. Damage?
Wait, so this says, do I roll 3 d10s?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cantrips get beefy after a while.
On D&D Beyond stuff.
Imagine rolling 20 d6 for like a guiding bolt. Where I had
What
to
do I
roll
even
16.
have right now?
I rolled 16 last night. That was so fun.
That would be an 18.
18 damage. Okay. Blaze.
Yes, hi, hello. I am not afraid of this thing because fuck this thing.
Right.
You know what we're gonna do? Is I have 3 of them now. I have 3 Eldritch Blasts now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
shoot all 3.
Okay.
First one. That's a 15 to hit.
Yep.
One. A dirty 20 will hit.
Yep.
A 15 hit. And then a 17. So that's all 3.
3 hits.
So 3d10. That's a d100. That would be 9.
Okay. Lauren, top of the order already.
All right. I'm still very disappointed in you, Droomstick. Look, I'm gonna show you this is nothing to worry about. I'm gonna attack it again.
I'm down the stairs. I can't see you. Sorry.
23 to
It's
hit.
like wood.
That'll hit.
I'm yelling down. I'm stabbing it. It's dying. Nothing to worry about. That's 8 from the rapier and 16 from the sneak attack. So 24.
So that will kill it.
I'm gonna keep it on the tip of the rapier and just poke it down the stairs. Problem solved. You feeling okay?
It's a bit large for that, but you could roll it down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, perfect.
Wow, that's so mean. Wait, is he still
Just kick it
technically
down the
frightened
stairs.
of it if it's rolling down the stairs at him?
No,
Like,
no. The fear effect will end when it's dead.
I mean, that doesn't mean he's still not afraid.
Of it rolling down the stairs. You could think it's still alive.
As the fight ends, up in the rafters of this room, this is the top of this tower, you catch movement as a bunch of flying snakes, creatures that are associated with the Zentarum, leap out of the rafters to the window.
Mm.
5 of them. So that
5.
leaves you in the room with the series of treasure chests. There are 5 of them. And we know from the previously that they're not trapped. And as you look at those chests, you can see that they're sitting. They're partially covering a teleportation circle on the floor.
Mm.
Interesting and useful.
Yes.
Let's scribble that down for Vial.
Yeah, you guys know enough of the mechanics of that you can scribble down the address and Vial will be able to teleport to it. I think Lestara can too.
With
Perfect.
what?
Do you have teleportation circle?
I have magic circle, not teleportation circle.
That
I saw it on someone
sounds,
else's character sheet too.
that sounds familiar. What is it?
But none of these chests are
Oh,
trapped.
yeah, I have it.
So you'll be able to return here anytime you want.
Good.
None of these chests are trapped, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what's inside them. In fact, the padlocks on them are illusionary. The first chest has an image of an anvil carved into its lead, and it contains a set of metal smithing tools.
That's not bad.
The second chest has is iron banded. It carries a set of painting supplies and a set of paints.
I call it.
Third chest is significantly smaller than the rest, and it like sits up on clawed pedestal feet, and has 6 blank spell books in it. They're worth about 50 gold pieces each as blank spell books. Chest number 4 is a flat lid with a city scene painted on it. You cannot recognize the city. It contains a scholar's pack, a book of dwarvish phrases, that is basically a common to dwarf dictionary.
Warren, this is you. This is screaming you.
I mean, I don't need it, but I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Have you learned dwarvish yet?
I started with Dwarvish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think, didn't I? Hold on, let me actually double check that.
I thought
I'm
you
not
did.
sure. Yeah,
Yes, I did. Dwarvish and Orcish.
Yeah. If not, I would have got to add it to your sheet just because you should by now. Chest number 5 is inlaid with silver, with a silver statue of a rearing hippogriff. The chest itself is worth 25 gold pieces. Inside is a wooden rack holding 8 glass vials containing 6 potions of healing.
Oh, we need that because we never have a
Right.
healer. Fucking.
Oh.
The other two, which will be easily identifiable for you guys, contain poison.
Ah, sweet. Give it here.
Can we tell what kind of
And
poison?
yes, it's called Essence of Ether,
Oh,
which
God.
I don't know the details on that either.
Guys, let's get fucking turnt on poison.
Let's not.
You first, Drumstick. You first.
No, I'm good.
It's basically chloroform. It looks like.
Your search foo is faster than mine.
Yeah. Creatures subjected to this poison must succeed in a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 8 hours. Poison creature is unconscious. Creature wakes up if it takes damage or if another creature takes an action to wake it.
See, you'll be
There
fine,
you go.
Drumstick.
And how
Yay.
many doses were there?
2.
2. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pocket. Take the healing potions. We'll divvy them out later. The Dwarven Dictionary, obviously.
Cool.
And I'm gonna hold on to the poison too because I don't know if I trust Drumstick with them. So I'm gonna put that.
That's
safe.
Oh,
valid.
You-
oh.
Oh, you put everything in your mouth and you know it.
I do.
Okay.
Stop.
Well,
We already have one problem with you. We don't need more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this room at all? Any?
Blaze, you
Yes.
have witnessed teleportation circles in the past.
Yes.
In your aura site, they have an appearance that you've started to recognize. There is something different about this one, but
Oh.
you can't really place what that difference is. Someone who is more specialized in teleportation circle would probably know the difference.
Vial.
Yeah.
Fry.
Okay, so there's something interesting about this. Whenever Vial
Well, give me an
finishes,
Arcana check,
Me.
just to see if you've been paying attention to her as she does her work.
9.
9. Now you're almost certainly napping.
yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Okay, that's fine. I suppose the teleportation circle counts as important enough to set up one of these spectators here to watch it. So that's good. That's progress.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, we
Lauren,
can move in after we're done now.
you've done that research we've talked about on beholders. What skill check do you think you should roll for that? Give me an intelligence check. There's no
What, to get
beholders.
the house? Oh my god.
No. To pick up any details on that type of beholder.
That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you know it's a spectator. They are guardians. They normally don't fall in the general beholder, I dream you into existence type of behavior. There's something else about them that you can't remember.
Right. I'm sure it's not important.
No, probably not.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Well, we can put a pin in this until Vial can take a look at what's going on here. In the meantime, we should go down and follow these footprints in the dust further down, see where they were headed there.
Yes.
It makes sense that they would be headed up here if this was their entrance and
Mhm.
exit. So where were they going?
Yes.
Okay,
They went
so
down.
as you go back down through the libraries, when you pass the statue, it levitates its phrase again. And then that drops you into, okay. This room, when you go down the stairs, this is a full circular room. There are no doors here. This one was the ground floor of the small tower. There are no windows. There are no doors. This room is filled with garbage. It looks like there's some type of furniture underneath all of the garbage. There are scorch marks on most of the walls, but it looks like this has just been a refuse dump. Most recently.
Okay. So then,
That would yeah, that would also lead you to believe that whoever was going up and down those stairs was going across the walkway to the other tower.
okay. Yeah. Then I think unless anyone wants to go dumpster diving, Droomstick, don't please. I think we'll go check out the other
You
side.
listen.
The garbage does not appear deep enough to be an Otyugh layer, so it's relatively boring garbage.
But you never know until you're too deep.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until the Dianoga shows up.
But is it though?
Well, it's not fun and games for Droomstick because Droomstick can't have fun.
What? Shut
Oh, man.
up! Oh my god! I'm getting abused. Like.
Okay, anyways, you abuse yourself. Let's
Yeah.
go
Oh.
across the thing to the other tower.
The walkway across has no railing on either side of it, but it's fairly wide. It's definitely showing its age, but feels stable as you walk across it. When you get into that, open the door and go inside the other room. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. There's a lot going on here. There's a landing across the other side of the tower from where you are. There are nothing connecting that landing to anything on this level. There is a spiral staircase that goes up from there. Hold on. No, down from there. Weird. You went into this room from the other side of the bullet points. So I'm kind of having to reverse the directions on all the descriptions. Yeah, you were on a small ledge. That map's not helpful.
Oh, what have we done?
We have done the confuse.
Stone landing with no railing or door leading to. Okay, there's a door on the far side of the tower level. The landing opens up onto that door. Across from the landing, from the northeast wall. Okay. Hook a rope. No. 11. Huh. That's confusing. Where you're at right now, you walk out onto a landing. There is a ledge across you, which you can see stairs coming up from below. Is this door floating in the middle of the air? Would not be the weirdest thing in this. It might be.
We're floating in the air?
No, there's a door that's floating in the air. Honestly, I think we just need to walk by it and it won't hurt us.
You first.
Okay, cool. I really don't think it'll hurt us if
Yeah.
we walk by it. Like, you know what I
Here's
mean?
the confusion in the moment is it's expecting you to come in from a different direction than you did. And it doesn't mention the way you got here as an exit from the room.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Maybe it's on the description for the landing, the pathway itself. Nope. Wooden walkway. Okay. This is no huge problem anyway. There's a set of invisible stairs, and you're kind of like standing on an invisible platform at this point. So I don't want to mess with that at this point in the evening. So you have stairs going down. Now you're in the larger of the two towers now on the second floor. The spiral staircase going down, and a door across from you. That goes up to. Okay. Yeah, there's an invisible staircase that goes up from here as well. Needlessly complicated things because there's an invisible staircase that would have confused you if you're coming from the other side.
Okay, well, great. Now this tower is the larger of the two towers, and we're on the second floor.
Correct.
Is
It is maybe 60 feet across on the inside.
the top of this tower, were there windows in that as well, or is that also a sealed off area?
There were no windows on this tower above the floor you're on right now.
Okay, that's a good sign. Assuming Blaze doesn't see anything interesting flaring out at her, I'm gonna go for the door and see if I can find the way up.
Okay, you're gonna go for the door first before the invisible staircase up. Okay.
Just you gotta cover your bases.
Okay. When you open this door, there is a burly orc in leather armor sitting in an overstuffed chair, reading a copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters. There are framed pictures of cities and landscapes all along the walls, a blood-splattered rug on the floor, a couple of rocking chairs, couch, ottoman. There's a stairs going down, and you can smell food cooking. Then there is a door immediately to your left going off into a different room.
Did you say that there's an orc just reading a book?
Yep. We'll get back to him in a second here.
Oh, okay. I just want to kind of sit with him and just be like chilling. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. His initial response is shock to have someone walked in from that door.
Cool. I'm just
So
gonna.
he fumbles the book and is trying to like get to his feet real quick.
Sup?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to get to his feet. I'm gonna act as if I'm not surprised you have stumbled into him here.
Like we've been waiting for you.
Hi, we're the
We
new
have been
owners.
searching for you.
We need to talk about rent agreements.
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to bring up a stat block real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. His like he tries to like get to his feet because that's a less embarrassing position to be caught in. And his initial response is, "I don't know anything.
Oh.
I'm not saying anything."
Cool.
Okay.
You can go back to reading. I was actually gonna join you. Is that okay?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Who are you?
No.
Name is Yorn.
okay.
Did you say yarn?
Yorn.
Yorn.
Like yarn. Oh,
Born.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
sorry, you're not playing with anything. No, we
Looking
aren't.
him over, does he have any sort of identifying tattoos or insignia, like that he is part of the Xanathar and/or Zentarum?
he looks far more Zentarum than Xanathar, mostly because he's literate.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that is fair. Um,
Do you
I'm
know
just gonna
Yagra?
say, sure, that's fine.
Um,
She's like my best gal pal. Like, honestly, fucking bro.
give me an insight check.
Oh my god. Fuck. Yes, 16.
Okay. When you mentioned Yagra, his eyes dart to a kind of a weapon that was sitting next to him. There's a sword there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know Yagra.
Oh. I
Um,
guess we'll change the subject then. How are you
no, let's
doing?
not change the subject,
Oh.
Drumstick. How long have you been in here?
We've been in here a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks. So you do know Yager's in charge now.
Yeah,
How do you feel
yeah, I
about
know.
that?
I mean, I don't make these choices.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's like
Well-
a bro. Like, she's pretty cool. Like, I don't know about you, but she's fucking on.
Well, listen. Don't worry about Yager. Yager is not actually the one that sent us here.
Yeah. We
Man-
saw it in the distance.
Manchun sent us.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
So-
what?
To clear out Manchun.
I'm sorry. That's
Shoon man.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Shoon man.
That's going to be a 25.
He appears to be confused by the concept of multiple Manchus.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
He
look,
does not appear to be surprised of the existence of Manchun.
say, look, I know it's complicated. Manchun's a complicated guy, okay? Just point us in the right direction. Manchun stressed that this needed to be done quickly.
He points to the door you just came in from. It's like, that way.
Thanks. Up the invisible stairs?
No. The other tower, the top.
The teleport circle.
Yeah.
We can use that to get to him.
Yeah, isn't that how you got here?
Yes.
Give me a deception check on that.
This is why I need to take.
I'm just gonna like gently tap him on the back with a guidance. Not enough to be like obvious, but just like a casual like.
If guidance was a reaction, that would work.
Wait, why? Oh, shoot. I did something. Hold on. I screwed something. I need to fix my character real quick.
You looking for your bonus or?
I tried to copy him for something and then I accidentally.
Yeah, you're plus 0.
Yeah. Why? Okay, hold on. Why did I do this on the wrong character? I have a copy of Warren that I was looking around and I accidentally made these changes to the not copy. There we go. Okay. Hey,
I've
it's
made
an
that mistake
18.
before. Okay. Yeah, so he buys that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Well, you know what? Don't worry. We definitely do. We got an expert. She's on the way. You go ahead, finish your meal, I guess. What are you making?
There's no food here in the room.
Oh, okay. Well,
The smell of food is coming from the stairs.
are they making stuff downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah. This guy appears to be he's not prepared for a group at all.
Yeah. Say, okay, well, you just sit here, keep reading your book. We're gonna go talk to Manchun. We have some business to take care of. Remember, Manchun sent us, so
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for your help. We'll give you a glowing recommendation when we're done with him.
Okay, he doesn't buy that part. So yeah, from here, what would you like to do?
Step back out, give him a thumbs up, close the door.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as much as I'd like to go up the invisible stairs, we have a lead. We
Mm-hmm.
just need Viel.
Yeah.
So I think we should return to the other tower, go up to the top, and wait for her to hopefully get our note, or have Buzzy Bee give her a
Poof
ring.
her.
Okay.
I figure this might be a good pausing time just because it's.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And I
Yeah.
think, Lestar, do you have the sending spell? Is that one you picked up?
Sending spell? Not that I see.
No, I thought somebody had it.
I think it is Vial.
Okay. But yeah, well, we can end right here. That's a good place to stop. That'll give me a lot more time to prepare that tower more fully because I did not expect you to go in that way.
I didn't either when we got here. I was just scoping it out, but
Hey,
things happen and you roll with them,
Yeah,
Right.
no, that's really the way things work out.
we made it in. That's the important
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Now we claim land rights, and we should be good.
I mean, there's no entrance to the sewer from this tower. I kind of want it just because of that.
We can. You
Kinda
act
want
as
to
though
conquer it.
you act as though we can't make one. Like, come on, man.
You don't
No,
want one.
it's the lack of one is a desirable
Yeah,
point.
that's good. I'm tired of all these things coming up from the sewers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe I want to have a cry sesh in the sewer. You don't know.
Well, the manhole's right over there. Go ahead.
Not to be confused with the Manchun hole. Um,
Shoon, man.
on that glorious note, because we are not that type of stream,
No
we're gonna
manholes for
call it.
us.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a night right between now and our next session, which next session is Nick's Friday night game.
Yeah.
More Humblewood fund there. I get Dirtmancer all over the place. I love that character.
Yeah.
Even if I can't summon Earth Elementals until next level.
You were looking forward to that, and then you realized, oh wait.
I am looking forward to Earth Elemental, and I'm not sure if I want to ride one Master Blaster style or if I want to wear one Ripley in the exoskeleton style. Still working on that. But until then, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is the best place to find me, and I'm going to pass things directly off to Sky because I know they're prepared for this.
I'm so prepared for this. Hi, I'm Sky. You could follow me on Twitter at FizzleWhistle. Not much going on besides school and working myself to death.
And
But-
dog pictures.
And dog pictures. You will get all the dog pictures if you follow me. She's getting so big. I love it. Alright, let's pass it off to Jess.
Hello, I'm
rubbing her
going to do this. I'm going to do this correctly. You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails on Twitter and Instagram. I got nothing for you once again. I just I don't know, nothing really interesting is going on lately. It's that weird time of year in retail where you're just going and then
I
shit.
don't see normal on the calendar.
Yeah. just woo.
It's just
Yeah.
Woo. Alright, and he's gonna pass it off to Nick.
Cool. I am Nick. You can find me at BlueAura94YT, Twitter, or you can find me on the Carpe Nerdus page. What am I doing? Work, data learning, and then the gym. So my schedule's pretty tied up, and D&D. So I don't have a waking moment to rest. But hey, I gotta keep myself busy or else I'm gonna go insane. That's pretty much all I have to say. Oliver, your turn.
Yeah, okay, whatever that was. I'm Oliver. I cannot be found on Twitter or Instagram or any of those places that people go. Facebook. I can be found instead in our Discord, along with everyone else here and more. Plenty of other people there.
Yeah.
So hop on in via the link that they continue to assure me is down below, and surely cannot be a long-running practical joke. Confirm for yourself if it is down there.
I have confirmed there is a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then-
You're worrying me there for a second, Kevin.
No, I was thinking we have the Curse of the Azure Bonds info there that we will soon need to update because that game has concluded.
Yes,
Dun, dun,
and I
dun.
need to update the Humblewood information because that has
Yep.
not been updated. So
And we will soon be beginning a new campaign. Probably, I'm gonna say at least a month from now. Sometime in November, we'll be kicking off a game in the Border Kingdoms. New characters, new fun, plus Oliver.
Yay!
Yeah.
woo!
I'm joining that one, so that'll
Oh
be good.
fuck, that's gonna be so fun. I get to annoy you in another game.
What if I'm the one with the annoying character this time? What will you do then?
Yeah.
I'll sweat.
On that note, shut it down.
Alrighty, have a great night, everyone.
Goodbye.